Hey guys, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video obviously is not a hair video, it's not a makeup video, it's not even a fashion related video. Today's video is all about the behind the scenes of what my YouTube videos are and just my videos and my content in general. I decided to make this video for the people like myself who at some point wanted to start a YouTube channel, but not only was fear grabbing you by the neck, but you didn't know where to start, you didn't know what to start with, you didn't really know how to go about it. So yeah, I've been planning this video since I was at 3,000 or 5,000 subscribers, but I just kept thinking, like, who's going to listen to someone with a baby amount of subscribers? Like, I don't think I would, so why would anyone else? Who's even gonna care what I have to say? What do I even have to show for it? Definitely not the subscriber count, even though I knew that the information I had was golden, and the information that I had then is still the information that I have now. I'm someone who pays very, very close attention to detail. Maybe it's the Virgo in me, honestly speaking. From the very day that I said I was going to start my channel, I basically just had a plan to get the least amount of things necessary, but still be able to deliver with quality and, you know, great content. With the amount of time that I've been doing YouTube, which is not even up to 2 years, I would still consider myself a beginner, but sort of like an intermediate beginner. So for sure, I don't have the coolest gadgets and I don't have the most expensive equipment, but of course I have enough to hold it down for the time being and still present you guys with quality content. So yeah, all of the equipment that I bought to invest into my YouTube channel are all from Amazon. Of course, I didn't get everything in one go, but over time, I think over like the first 6 months was when I really just bought all of these things. So yeah, I'll be showing you guys a total of 10 products, and I will be kind of breaking them down into like miscellaneous things, which aren't really miscellaneous, but like, you know, you can get away with not having it. The next section will be camera and camera essentials. The very last section will be lighting. So yeah. With all of that being said, will you be needing everything that I mentioned in this video today? Absolutely not. But I will be rating each item from a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being, you know, you can get away with not having it, at least for now, and 10 being the luck with not having it. I'm not the type of person to hold back on information. Like, I'm gonna tell you what it is, I'm gonna tell you what it ain't. So yeah, I've done too much talking already. I'm excited to talk about these things because these are things I was so passionate about, like finding and putting together and just making the best of what I have. I just hope that the few people that I help today, it definitely goes a long way, and you know, I'm able to provide you guys with information that you didn't know prior to watching this video, and you know, just help you out and make the process a lot easier for you. So I'm really excited to keep talking about this, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first set of things that you will be needing for your YouTube channel, unfortunately this isn't sold on Amazon, but it is willpower, it is passion or drive, and consistency. You may end up getting everything that I list out today, but sis, if you don't have any of these qualities, just return it. If you don't plan on pushing yourself, being consistent, return it. And also patience. It's sold separately, but patience is, you need it, trust me. Enough playing around though, let me actually get into the things that you'll be needing to start your channel. So the first section, like I said, are like the miscellaneous things. You don't really need it for a YouTube channel, but if you plan on growing as far as like other platforms, you may consider getting it. So first thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is this phone stand. This definitely comes in handy, not for YouTube, unless like I'm in my bathroom and I'm like quickly filming something on my phone. So one thing that I've really noticed is that what most people do is they grow their Instagram and their YouTube simultaneously. It's not a do or die for a YouTube channel, but if you want to, this phone stand is 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, this phone stand is really sturdy. I really like it. It wasn't expensive at all. I probably got it for like $25. I use it for taking pictures. I use it for reels, or one reel that I've done. What else do I use it for? Mainly just to take pictures. I take my pictures by myself, so I don't have to depend on anybody, stress anybody out, you know, waste anybody's time taking my pictures. I'm able to just play around with this and make the best out of it with what I have. Or if you do plan on filming on your phone entirely, I would recommend this phone stand. I would recommend a phone stand. Like, you need something to plop your phone on. Of course, everything is going to be down below, so just check them out. If I find like the exact vendor that I bought from doesn't sell it anymore, then I'm definitely going to have like alternative links. On the scale of 0 to 10, as far as like, is it necessary or not, I would definitely put this at an 8. Like, it's really important, but you can kind of get away with it, especially like, let's say you have someone taking your pictures, or you have a sibling that you can pay every once in a while to take your pictures. Yeah, I definitely rate this an 8 out of 10 as far as like importance goes. So the second thing, of course, it kind of plays into the phone stand, but it is this phone clicker. Sometimes a lot of the phone stands that you get will already come with these, but some of them don't. So that's why I wanted to like include it separately, because if you don't get it with the phone stand, then you're gonna have to like get it on its own. So yeah, I use this mainly to take pictures, so you don't have to go on your phone to do the timed selfie thingy. I never even have used that, so I don't really know what it's like, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be annoying to have to like walk up to your phone each and every time to click the timer. With this, it's just, you know, take your pictures and just keep clicking, keep clicking. When I take my pictures, sometimes like I'll hide one hand. Let's say this, I'd be clicking and just play around with it as I go. You know, for this, I'll be rating this on importance scale. I give it an 8 as well. Like, the phone stand is important. If you have the phone stand, you're gonna need this. You're gonna need it, period. Okay, so to get more into like the filming aspect of things, I want to start with my mirror, especially this mirror that I have. It's super like versatile, and I think it's really important, especially if you're going to be filming beauty related content. You're going to need a mirror. Like, that viewfinder is not really going to do much for you. It's not going to be a very enjoyable process, so I highly recommend getting a mirror, especially this mirror. You can rotate it differently, and it's not like one of those small mirrors or like the round mirrors. Sometimes I just want to be able to fully see myself. I'm able to like turn it on this side, and I'm able to turn it this way to look at myself. It's able to bend backwards. So I really like this because I can get like that full portrait mode look at myself. It really comes in handy for beauty related content, even like chit chats. Like, even right now, I like to have it up so I can just make sure I'm seeing myself correctly. I personally feel like it's really important, like when you're filming, to be able to see yourself at different angles so you can make sure you're straight. You know, ever since I've had this mirror, like, I've just been able to make sure I'm good over here so that I know that I'm good over there. You know what I mean? As far as like, do you need it right now, or can you know, chill on it and get other things that are more important and get that later? I would give it a 6. I think that's fair enough. It's not a do or die, but it's good to be able to see yourself. So the next thing on my list, it's probably one of the most like frequently asked questions that I've been getting on my channel, especially as of lately. It's my camera. What camera do I use? So when I was starting my YouTube channel, I just did a whole bunch of Google searches, and I just wanted a camera that was video friendly and photo friendly, but it wasn't too expensive, and also it's easy to work with, almost kind of, you know, beginner friendly. Like, you can, you know, kind of work through the ins and outs of the camera very easily. So I saw a bunch of reviews on the Canon T7i, just the Canon Rebel line, or like Rebel product line in general. The Canon T7i at the time was the newest one, so I was like, why not? I might as well just get the newest one, and I got it in a bundle. The bundle came with like 30 different things. Honestly, do you need the bundle? Not necessarily, but it would be clutch to at least get more for your money. I have things to this day that I still use that came from the bundle. It came with a microphone. It came with a kit lens. The kit lens, they're like pretty okay as far as quality goes. It came with like, you know, just little things here and there. It just, honestly, it came with a lot. Half of the things I didn't use, but a lot of them I did use. So it's like, I'm happier that I spent $800 for 30 things than spending maybe $600, $700 for just the camera itself. Amazon has a bunch of options as far as like picking a bundle, you know, just feeling like you're getting a bit more for your money. It's a really clutch camera. It's really easy to work with. Obviously, I'm still learning the camera till this day, but as you can see, I'm able to do the basics. Like, I don't know anything as far as like photography goes, but I'm able to do the basics just to give me what I need for the time being. And whenever I feel like, okay, I want a little bit more out of this, then I'm able to work that up. You know what I mean? As far as like, do you need it now, or can you do with getting it later? I'd give it a 9. 9 being that it's really important, because obviously, what you gonna start your channel with? Like, are you like, you need something to film with. Obviously, you get the camera quality, but you can also use your phone. You know what I mean? At least for like your beginning stages. I didn't want to go through that stage of like using my phone, because buying the camera was just that push that I needed to really just go ahead and start my channel. You don't need it, but what are you gonna film with? Other than your phone, what are you gonna film with? You know, it's important, but pick and choose, you know? Next thing on my list is an additional battery pack. So being that I film beauty content, hauls and things like that, my camera is going to die at least one time during the entire process of filming. So it's really important to have an additional battery pack so that you don't have to like wait in between filming to charge your battery. If you plan on just doing like quick chit chat videos and it's gonna take you like less than an hour to film, then you don't really need an additional battery pack. But it's also very essential just to have it, just in case like you have your batteries charged up every now and then, you should be good to like just plop your camera up and film something on the go. As far as importance goes, or like do you need it now or later, I would give this a 10. Not having this was the death of my channel at the very beginning. Just knowing that I would be filming and then it would die, it just really like kind of messed with my flow of filming. Once that thing died, I'm going to sleep. Without this, honestly, who is your camera? Your camera is nothing without this. So 10. 10, 10, 10. I've said enough about that one. The next camera essential I want to talk about is having additional SD cards. Another thing that was the death of me when I first started my channel. I'm honestly telling you guys these things right now because these are things that stressed me out, and these are things that I didn't really find a lot of people talking about when I was looking through like, what do I need to start my channel? Not a lot of people talked about it. They just told you, oh yeah, you need a camera, you need a lens, you need this, you need that. But it's like, tell me the things that are going to stress me out throughout the process. So I'm helping you guys with things that really stressed me the hell out when I first started my channel. I will tell you guys right now, if you're filming beauty related content or like content that's just going to take a long time to film, 32 gigabytes is not going to do anything for you because your camera itself literally packs storage like by the bulk. Filming on a camera takes up a lot of space, and I would have to like rush to edit a video to like take it off of the SD card so I can record something else. It's really stressful. I would recommend not even getting 32 gigabytes. I ended up getting two 128 gigabyte SD cards. Ever since then, it's been clutch. I'm able to film like four different videos on one SD card, and I decided to get two because obviously I made YouTube videos and then I made Instagram videos as well. So I just wanted to be able to like be very organized and have one for the other. So I have a total of 4 SD cards. Having this pack is really convenient. If you have multiple SD cards and like you're racking them up over time, it's really important to get one of these. Don't stress yourself out, okay, you guys? Next thing I want to talk about is a mic. Obviously I'm using the mic right now, so I can't really like show it, but of course the little clips that I have, they're gonna show you what the mic looks like. But I use this mic to talk. I use them to do my voiceovers. I use it to talk like as I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm okay with having like the big mics that like you can put on top of your cameras, but my camera is so far away from me that the sound is already going to be like a bit, you know, iffy. So even though the quality of this mic isn't like the best, the reason why I'm recommending it is because I spent $20 on it and I'm able to record good enough audio on it. This is what I use for my voiceovers, and my voiceovers are pretty clear. And also if you have Final Cut Pro, you can kind of tweak the sound a little bit. Yeah, that's what I do. I really like this mic. Super inexpensive. Obviously as my channel grows, eventually I will invest in one of the $300 or the $200 mics that are like super clear and they cut out like a lot of the background noise. This doesn't particularly cut out so much of the background noise, but it's enough for you to work with, especially starting your channel, and it's so cheap. I would rate this a 9, honestly. I would recommend this right now. So the next thing I wanted to recommend to you guys is an HDMI cord that is small on one end and bigger on one end. This was hell to find, so that's why like I'm putting it in this video right now, because if you're having struggles with it, then hopefully this video can help you out. But basically what this HDMI does for me, I'm able to have a monitor or like a really small TV in front of me, and I'm able to connect that TV to my camera. Yeah, and this is the cord that you need for that, because the little HDMI insert on your camera, it's not the same as like the regular ones that you will plug into your TV. I'm telling you this right now because if you're filming beauty content and you want it to be great quality and you want to be able to make sure that what you're filming is, you know, right, and your camera is getting all the angles that you want, you're going to need a monitor and you're going to need that HDMI. So the next couple of things that I want to talk about are going to consist of lighting. With me, as of recently, I haven't been using that much lighting other than like when I'm filming like fashion related content, so like hauls, that's it. Other than that, I use natural lighting, so I make sure that I'm filming at a time that is best for the way that the sun is angled where my apartment is. I'm either filming right here, right in front of the sun, or I'm filming in my bathroom and that already has like lighting of its own. But other than that, when I do film fashion related content or like hair content and I need that really good lighting on, I use a ring light, maybe a ring light and a softbox. But yeah, those are the two lighting products that I'm going to talk to you guys about today. So the first one is a ring light. A ring light is very convenient. It's very like easy to work with. What I like to do, because I'm dark skinned and I need a little bit of color on me, because the ring light lighting is sometimes a bit bit too harsh or it's a bit too white. The ring light comes with little colored panels. One is white and the other is orange. What I like to do is have 2 of the orange right at the bottom and the top, and then I like to have 2 of the white ones on the sides so that I can have like a really like nice balance of like warm but still very cool toned lighting. The ring light works perfectly for me. It's a very good beginner product or beginner lighting equipment to use. So yeah, for the ring lights, I would give it a 10. Honestly, like if you have a camera, you're going to need good lighting. So if you're not using sunlight, you're going to need some type of artificial lighting that is good enough, and a ring light can get the job done for you. Even if you're recording on your phone, you're gonna need good lighting. And I will say this from the jump, it doesn't even matter what type of thing you're filming with. If you have pretty crappy lighting, your content is going to suck. So lighting is the most important thing that I have found to really take your content from like here to, you know, a lot better quality. You're gonna need that lighting, I promise you. You're definitely going to need good light. As soon as you're clicking buy for that camera, make sure you're clicking buy for that ring light as well. They kind of go hand in hand, you know, the two complement each other. The next one that I want to talk to you guys about, and the last thing that I'll be talking to you guys about today, is a softbox. I'm only sharing it because I have it and, you know, it kind of works for me, but it's not the best as far as like the lighting goes. It could be better. I wouldn't really recommend it because you can't really tweak it. It's not like the ring light where you can dim it to make it brighter. Either you got it on or you have it off. Like there's no in between. There's no making it warmer. It's just straight light. You want to be able to have that control when it comes to your lighting so that you're able to tweak certain things about your content or whatever you're filming that day. So as far as the softbox goes, I would give it a 4. If you have a ring light and if you can get like 2 ring lights, you should be good with filming quality, maybe beauty content or chit chat content. Sometimes I would even have the softbox right in front of me. It would be the softbox right in front of me, and then I would have one ring light on one side and another ring light on the other side so I can have like a good amount of lighting surrounding me. So that's what I do as far as my lighting. Obviously it's not like the most ideal for like a YouTuber or whatever, but it works for me. So I'm just, you know, giving you guys my tips and my secrets so that you can either find that it works for you and you want to do it, or you're like, I don't really like it too much, I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. So just showing you what I use for my lighting. And yeah, so yeah, that's the end of today's video. Obviously I have plenty of other things that I would love to share with you guys as far as equipment goes that I've gotten on Amazon, but for the sake of not making this video too long, and also for the sake of not confusing whoever wants to start their channel, I just want to give you the basics, the necessities to make the process easier, to make the journey really enjoyable for you. So I hope I was able to help someone out today. Of course, some of these things, play with it a little bit, make it work for you. But with that being said, if you guys would like a part 2 to like go into other things that maybe nobody really talks about, if you just want me to share other things that I use to create what I create, then I would be more than happy to make a part 2. But that depends on how this video does and how you guys engage with it, okay? If you don't leave with anything in this video today, I hope you're able to leave with this message that whatever you want to do, especially if it is starting a YouTube channel, start it right now. Like, you're going to regret at least not trying it. Even if you start it and you realize, okay, this is a lot, it's not for me, at least you were able to go through that journey and figure that out for yourself, rather than just saying, I can't do it, it's too much, I don't have the personality for it. Trust me, you're going to figure it out as you go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed your time here with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.